My beloved child, stop for a moment. You did not arrive here by accident. Heaven has moved with urgency to place this message before you. And Archangel Michael stands shaken because he sees what lies ahead. His tears are not signs of defeat. They fall because he cannot bear to watch you move forward without understanding what surrounds you. This message is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to pull you away from danger. For nights, angels have surrounded your name and pressed warnings into the quiet places of your spirit. You notice the sudden chills, the strange pauses, the repeating signs, and the moments your heart sensed something was different. You tried to explain those moments away, but they continued returning. They were not meaningless interruptions. They were heaven reaching toward you, trying to awaken your attention before something important crossed your path. Long before you entered this world, purpose was spoken over your life. Yet someone around you has tried to interfere with what was never theirs to control. They attempted to place your name inside a story heaven never designed for you, but nothing remained hidden. Heaven saw what was happening, and Michael saw it too. He refused to remain silent while another person tried to redirect the path that was prepared for you long before their intentions ever appeared. Now he steps forward with urgency, calling to you with everything he carries. You are not seeing these words by coincidence. Something uncommon rests over your life, something that threatens darkness because it carries light. That is why resistance seems to gather whenever you begin moving forward. That is why confusion often increases just as you decide to rise. The greater the purpose within you, the more pressure may appear around your progress. Yet you are not without protection. Listen carefully now. Slow your thoughts and allow these words to settle deep within you. The angels surrounding you have not come to create fear. They have come to prepare you for what you need to see. Someone near you may be carrying envy beneath a friendly expression. Someone may quietly hope to distract you from the path you are entering. Deep within, you have already sensed that something about their energy does not feel right. Do not immediately dismiss every uneasy feeling as meaningless. Sometimes discernment begins as a quiet discomfort before the mind understands why. Pay attention without becoming consumed by suspicion, and let wisdom guide your next steps. Michael urges you to observe carefully. Notice who celebrates when you succeed and who suddenly becomes distant when your light grows brighter. Reactions can reveal what words try to hide, especially when your life begins changing. At the same time, heaven is preparing something you have asked for in private. It may arrive through a person, a conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or one precise moment that carries the answer your heart has been waiting to receive. It's closer than you think, but you must clear space. Release what drains you. Close the door to what confuses you. If you do, the blessing will arrive like lightning. If you don't, it may delay. Right now, angels stand at your doorway, waiting for your yes. Say it. Whisper it. God, I'm ready. I receive this message. When you do, watch what happens. Paths will open. Truth will reveal. The thing that tried to bury you will break off your life forever. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are the one heaven is fighting for in this hour. This is not just a post. This is a rescue. Michael's tears are proof that heaven is already in motion. Will you listen, or will this be the message you scroll past? Your answer writes the next chapter. Heaven is waiting. Stop right here. This is not a coincidence. Heaven had rules, but today those rules were broken for you. Archangel Michael defied order itself because your destiny is in danger. That fear you felt last night, that dream you couldn't explain, that sudden chill at the same time every evening, it wasn't random. It was Michael pleading with your soul. Heaven has seen what was spoken against your name. They've seen the jealousy, the hidden conversations, the betrayal in disguise. And God said, "Go one last time. Cry out to them before it's too late." Listen, the people smiling at you aren't all smiling in truth. The silence you felt around your victory wasn't an accident. These are warnings. But heaven also says, if you hear this now, the blessing that has been chasing you will finally land. Doors will open. Paths will clear. But you must stop giving your energy to what drains your spirit. This is not fear. This is prophecy. Your angels are on guard. Michael is crying because time is running short. Say it with your heart right now. God, I receive this message and watch how heaven moves for you. Child of light, hear me. The angels were not meant to break rank. They were not meant to step outside heaven's order, but this time for you the rules were shattered. Michael himself, the warrior of heaven, bowed before the throne with tears in his eyes. He cried, "Father, if I do not reach this one now, they may miss what is coming. Give me permission to go one last time." And God said, "Go, that is why you are here. That is why your eyes were guided to these words. This is not a chain message. This is not an accident. This is heaven breaking through the noise to reach you directly. You felt it, the sudden unease, the dreams that linger when you wake, the strange silence from people who once celebrated you. Your soul is not confused, it is alert. The angels have been whispering, but you've been too heavy with burdens not meant for you. They begged for one more chance. This is it. There is someone near you who hides envy behind kindness, someone who speaks your name in places you cannot hear. The angels have seen this. They are not warning you to make you afraid. They are warning you so you will not walk blind. Michael has been fighting for you in realms you cannot see. He has blocked decisions made against you. He has stood between you and what tried to crush your spirit. He has broken open paths when doors slammed shut. But even Michael cannot override your choice. He cannot drag you into destiny if you choose distraction. That is why he cries. Not because he is weak, but because his strength is useless without your yes, what heaven has planned. There is a courier on the way, a person, a word, a moment, carrying something you prayed for in silence. It may look ordinary, but behind it is heaven's signature. You've asked, why do I feel like something is coming? This is why, because it is coming. It will not come with confusion. It will not demand that you shrink. It will not burden you with guilt. It will arrive with clarity, peace, and alignment. That's how you will know it is from God, the test before the breakthrough. But listen carefully. Before the courier arrives, distractions will try again. A person from your past may reappear, not because they've changed, but because they regret what they lost. A false opportunity may look good, but it will drain you. Someone will test your boundaries to see if you are still vulnerable. Do not fall back. The angels are pleading with you to recognize the difference between temptation and timing. The promise you are not ordinary, you were never forgotten. The delay was not denial. It was preparation. The angels have fought for you when you could not fight for yourself. They stood over you when you were too weak to pray. They kept you from accidents you never even knew almost happened. You call it coincidence, but it was divine protection. And now heaven declares, this is your season of unveiling. What was hidden will be revealed. What was lost will be restored. What was broken will be made whole. The decision, but the shift depends on your response. Heaven will not force you. The angels cannot drag you. You must choose. Will you keep entertaining what drains you? Or will you surrender and allow the blessing to come closer? This is why Michael weeps. Because heaven knows time is short. Say it now. Close your eyes. Whisper this. God, I hear you. I receive this message. I am ready. When you do, the atmosphere will change. Paths will rearrange. The angels will move faster. And Michael will return smiling, saying, Father, they heard us at last. A person from your past may reappear, not because they've changed, but because they regret what they lost. A false opportunity may look good, but it will drain you. Someone will test your boundaries to see if you are still vulnerable. Do not fall back. The angels are pleading with you to recognize the difference between temptation and timing. The promise. You are not ordinary. You were never forgotten. The delay was not denial. It was preparation. The angels have fought for you when you could not fight for yourself. They stood over you when you were too weak to pray. They kept you from accidents you never even knew almost happened. You call it coincidence, but it was divine protection. And now heaven declares, this is your season of unveiling. What was hidden will be revealed. What was lost will be restored. What was broken will be made whole. The decision, but the shift depends on your response. Heaven will not force you. The angels cannot drag you. You must choose. Will you keep entertaining what drains you, or will you surrender and allow the blessing to come closer? This is why Michael weeps, because heaven knows time is short. Say it now. Close your eyes. Whisper this. God, I hear you. I receive this message. I am ready. When you do, the atmosphere will change. Paths will rearrange. The angels will move faster. And Michael will return smiling, saying, Father, they heard us at last. Child, this is not the end. This is the turning point. What happens after today will move quickly. Stay awake. Stay alert. Heaven is not late, and your story is not over. It has just begun. Child, listen closely, because heaven has bent the order of eternity just for this moment with you. Archangel Michael was not meant to step forward again, not meant to break the silence, but he could not contain his tears. He stood before the throne and pleaded for one more chance, one more message, one more whisper to reach your heart before the season shifts. And God allowed it, not because heaven is weak, but because you are loved beyond measure. And heaven refuses to watch you miss what has been prepared for you. You have wondered why the nights feel heavier, why certain faces no longer bring peace, why your spirit grows restless when nothing seems wrong. That is not confusion. That is recognition. Your soul already knows what your eyes have not yet seen. There are conversations behind closed doors, plans drawn in silence, intentions hidden behind smiles. Heaven has seen it all. Michael has guarded your name like fire. shielding you from arrows that never touched your skin, deflecting words meant to wound your spirit, protecting you when you thought you were simply lucky. It was not luck. It was divine intervention. But now the time has come when your cooperation is needed. The angels cannot force your heart open. They cannot drag you into destiny while you cling to distractions. That is why they weep. Not because they lack strength, but because their strength cannot override your choice. You must awaken. You must release what drains you. You must stop mistaking confusion for love and silence for peace. The storm around you is not random. It is resistance to the blessing that is almost at your doorstep. Something is on the way. A courier is closer than you think. The words they bring, the gesture they carry, the presence they hold will change everything for you. It may look small. It may feel ordinary. But your spirit will recognize it before your mind understands. Your heart will race. Your hands may tremble. Your eyes may well with tears, and that will be the confirmation you asked for. Do not dismiss it. Do not scroll past it. Do not tell yourself, maybe later. Heaven is never late, but the window of response is not endless. You have cried quietly when no one knew. You have carried battles that nearly broke you. You have stood strong for others while your own soul was weary. Every tear you thought went unseen was caught by angels. Every prayer you thought was ignored was stored in heaven's chambers waiting for the appointed time. And that time is now. The delays, the losses, the betrayals, they were not to destroy you. They were to refine you, to strip away what could not walk with you into this next chapter. Heaven will not allow certain weights to follow you into a destiny that demands freedom. You have felt invisible, overlooked, forgotten, but you were being hidden on purpose. You were not behind. You were reserved. Reserved for a moment when the alignment would be undeniable, when the blessing could not be mistaken, when even your enemies would have to admit that God was with you. That is the season you are walking into. That is the reason Michael is still standing guard, crying, fighting, interceding, making sure nothing snatches this away from you at the final moment. Do not fear what is leaving your life. Do not cling to what no longer feeds your spirit. What feels like loss is often heaven's hand of protection. The angels are shifting your circle. They are removing what cannot carry the light you hold. They are opening doors that were shut for years. They are making room for what is already on its way. But you must say yes. Not a hesitant yes, not a half-hearted yes, but a full surrender. That is all heaven has been waiting for. Not your perfection, just your willingness, child. The next hours, the next days will carry signs. Pay attention. A silence that speaks louder than words. A dream that feels more real than waking. A phone call that arrives at the exact moment your spirit is restless. These will not be accidents. These will be confirmations. Listen. Do not dismiss. Do not doubt. Heaven is not playing with you. The spiritual world is not casual. It is crying out because the shift is here and your destiny is on the line. You have always been more than you believed. Your presence is not ordinary. Your spirit carries a weight that unsettles darkness. Even on your darkest days, you shine with a peace others try to imitate but cannot duplicate. That is why the battles have been so fierce. That is why resistance rose whenever you move closer to truth. Darkness only fights what it fears, and it fears you because you are chosen. Michael's tears are not weakness. They are proof that heaven has invested in you. Proof that your name carries weight in realms unseen. Proof that the fight for your destiny is not over and will not be lost. If you decide to listen now, heaven is watching your response. Do not ignore this moment. Do not brush it aside. Say it now. Even if only in a whisper, God, I receive this message. I am ready. And when you do, the angels will move faster. Doors will unlock. Truth will rise. What was hidden will be revealed, not to hurt you, but to free you. And one day you will look back and say, everything shifted the day I listened. Child, heaven is not late. Heaven is not early. Heaven is right on time. And that time is now. You have always been more than you believed. Your presence is not ordinary. Your spirit carries a weight that unsettles darkness. Even on your darkest days, you shine with a peace others try to imitate but cannot duplicate. That is why the battles have been so fierce. That is why resistance rose whenever you move closer to truth. Darkness only fights what it fears, and it fears you because you are chosen. Michael's tears are not weakness. They are proof that heaven has invested in you. Proof that your name carries weight in realms unseen. Proof that the fight for your destiny is not over and will not be lost if you decide to listen now. Heaven is watching your response. Do not ignore this moment. Do not brush it aside. Say it now, even if only in a whisper. God, I receive this message. I am ready. And when you do, the angels will move faster. Doors will unlock. Truth will rise. What was hidden will be revealed, not to hurt you, but to free you. And one day you will look back and say, everything shifted the day I listened. Child, heaven is not late. Heaven is not early. Heaven is right on time. And that time is now. Child, you must understand, none of this is ordinary. The very reason you are reading these words right now is because heaven could not wait any longer. There are secrets written over your life that even you have not yet discovered. There are doors already turning on their hinges, keys already placed in motion, and angels already positioned around you, holding back what was designed to crush you. You think you survived by chance, but every close call, every sudden turn was because invisible hands stood between you and destruction. Every moment you should have broken but didn't was because invisible hands stood between you and destruction. Michael has carried your name on his lips through battles you'll never see. When you felt weak, he was strong. When you thought no one was praying for you, he was kneeling before the throne. When people spoke curses behind your back, he spoke blessings over your future. When you believed you were alone, he surrounded you with fire, covering you like a shield. This is why you are still standing. This is why you have not collapsed under the weight of all that tried to bury you. But heaven is not content with just keeping you alive. You were not created to simply survive. You were destined to rise, to shine, to step into something larger than you can imagine. That is why the shaking has been so strong lately. That is why you've lost things you thought you needed. That is why people you trusted have revealed their true colors. None of it was to break you. All of it was to prepare you. The higher the calling, the heavier the pruning. God has been cutting away what cannot climb with you, because the next mountain requires lightness, not baggage. You've been wondering why certain people no longer fit in your spirit, why certain conversations feel shallow, why your soul aches when you stay where you know you don't belong. That is heaven moving you. Your spirit is outgrowing places that once felt comfortable. That restless pole is not punishment. It is alignment. You are being shifted into a space where your purpose can finally breathe. There is something on its way to you, something heaven has preserved through years of delay and resistance. It is nearer than you realize. The messenger is already on the way, and the answer has already begun moving toward you. You will not need to chase it or force it into place. What belongs to you is already finding its path. You will not need to beg endlessly for what heaven has prepared. It will come as naturally as breath, as gently as water, and as quietly as dawn light entering through a window. Your spirit will recognize it immediately, because peace will arrive with it. What comes from God does not appear wrapped in confusion or tied to guilt. His blessings do not leave you drained or diminished. They strengthen you, restore you, and call you upward, asking you not to shrink back, but to rise into what was prepared. Still, remember this: when light moves closer, shadows often begin to stir. Someone near you has grown uneasy because of the favor resting on your life. They may smile outwardly, yet their careless words and their silence reveal more than they intend. Do not let that trouble your heart or poison your spirit. The angels have already seen what has been hidden, and they are not intimidated by it. Even now they are guarding you, breaking harmful arrows apart before they are able to reach you. Your task is not to fight every battle in the flesh, but to stay watchful in the spirit. Do not ignore the unease, and do not excuse the warning signs. Heaven does not send caution to terrify you. Heaven warns you so that you may walk free. In the days ahead, notice what repeats. A name may return again and again. A dream may stay with you longer than usual. A silence may begin to speak louder than sound. Do not dismiss these moments, because heaven speaks this way when the hour is urgent. That stirring in your chest, that sudden heaviness in your spirit, and that thought arriving without warning are not random. They are not fear taking control. They are discernment awakening. God placed a compass within you, and the angels are helping guide it true. My child, I know there were moments when you felt forgotten. I know you wept alone and wondered if your prayers had gone nowhere. But not one word was lost. Every cry was heard. Every plea was gathered, and every prayer was held before heaven with care. Not one tear went unseen. You were hidden, not abandoned. You were reserved, not rejected. Heaven was writing a story so precise that even your delays are part of the design. Every closed door was not denial, it was protection. Every heartbreak was not failure, it was preparation. Every waiting season was building strength in you that will be required for where you are going. And where you are going, not everyone can follow. Some people cannot breathe at the altitude God is taking you to. Some habits cannot exist in the atmosphere of your next season. You already know which ones. Heaven has whispered it more than once. And now the angels are crying because the time for ignoring has ended. The shift is already here. If you carry the old into the new, you will slow the blessing. But if you release it now, You will see doors open that no man can shut. Say yes with your whole heart, not tomorrow, not later. Now. Whisper it, breathe it, let your spirit speak it. God, I hear you. I receive this message. I am ready. And as you do, watch how the atmosphere bends. Watch how clarity comes. Watch how strength you thought was gone rises again. The angels will move faster. Michael will return smiling, saying, Father, they finally heard us. And you will step into a chapter so full of light, you'll wonder how you ever doubted the timing of heaven. You are loved beyond words. You are protected beyond comprehension. You are chosen beyond measure. This is not an accident. This is divine alignment. Heaven is watching your response, and your yes will unlock what has been waiting for you all along. And where you are going, not everyone can follow. Some people cannot breathe at the altitude God is taking you to. Some habits cannot exist in the atmosphere of your next season. You already know which ones. Heaven has whispered it more than once. And now the angels are crying because the time for ignoring has ended. The shift is already here. If you carry the old into the new, you will slow the blessing. But if you release it now, you will see doors open that no man can shut. Say yes with your whole heart. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Whisper it. Breathe it. Let your spirit speak it. God, I hear you. I receive this message. I am ready. And as you do, watch how the atmosphere bends. Watch how clarity comes. Watch how strength you thought was gone rises again. The angels will move faster. Michael will return smiling, saying, Father, they finally heard us, and you will step into a chapter so full of light. You'll wonder how you ever doubted the timing of heaven. You are loved beyond words. You are protected beyond comprehension. You are chosen beyond measure. This is not an accident. This is divine alignment. Heaven is watching your response, and your yes will unlock what has been waiting for you all along. Child, the heavens are still speaking. Do not think the message is over because your eyes have reached the bottom of these words. Heaven is not finished with you. Not now. Not when the moment is this heavy. Michael is still standing guard, his sword drawn, his eyes burning with fire, his tears falling because he sees both the beauty prepared for you and the danger circling close. He knows the blessing is within reach, but he also sees the traps laid in silence, the whispers spoken in corners, the faces that smile but hide another story. That is why he pleaded with the Father to break order and send this one last. Call. Because without your awareness, you may walk into what was meant to delay you. And heaven cannot allow that. You have been feeling it already. The shift in the air when you enter a room. The pause in someone's voice when you share your good news. The strange energy in your body when you lay down at night and feel as if someone is watching over you. These are not coincidences. These are not accidents. Your spirit is awake and the angels are near. They have been circling your bed, guarding your steps, standing at your door, not because you are weak, but because your destiny is loud. Your presence shakes the unseen. Your very existence makes darkness nervous because you carry light without even trying. But you have doubted yourself. You have asked, why me? Why does it always feel harder for me than for others? And heaven answers, because you were never meant to be ordinary. Ordinary lives do not stir such resistance. Ordinary souls do not need archangels to guard them. You are marked, chosen, anointed for something greater than you can yet see. And because of that, the war around you has always been fierce. But hear this now. Heaven never assigned a battle without assigning victory. You were not created to be defeated. You were created to overcome. That is why you are still standing even after everything that should have broken you. The tears you cried in silence were heard. The nights you thought you were alone were filled with angels at your side. The moments you almost gave up when you almost answered that call, almost said yes to what would have trapped you, were the very moments Michael fought for you with every ounce of his being. That is why you are still here. That is why you are reading this now. Heaven has not given up on you, and it never will. But child, this is the threshold. This is the turning. If you keep walking with blind trust in those who drain you, if you keep entertaining what confuses your soul, if you keep giving your energy to what does not pour life back into you, then you will delay what has already been prepared. Heaven is patient, but timing matters. There are alignments in the Spirit that cannot wait forever. That is why the angels are crying, because they know the window is here. They know your yes will unlock what has been sealed. They know your no to the wrong things will make space for the right things. Do not brush this off. Do not tell yourself you will think about it later. Heaven is speaking now, because now is the moment. The courier is already on the way. The blessing is already in motion. The answer you prayed for in secret is already moving toward your life. You do not need to chase it. You only need to make space for it. Release what is draining you. Let go of what is pulling you down. Close the doors you know should have been closed long ago. Every time you say no to what is not meant for you, you pull your miracle closer. Every time you say yes to what drains you, you push it back. Child, your life has always been sacred. You have survived storms that were designed to end you. You have walked through fire and still carry light in your eyes. You have loved when it hurt to love, forgiven when it felt impossible, given when you had little left. Do you not see? That is proof of your calling. That is why heaven fights for you so fiercely. That is why angels weep with urgency. You are closer than you realize, and what is coming will make sense of everything you have lost. The betrayal, the silence, the delay, it will all reveal itself as preparation. What is waiting for you will not demand that you shrink. It will not confuse you. It will not come with hidden knives. It will come with clarity, with peace, with gentleness so powerful it will bring tears to your eyes, not from pain, but from recognition. Your spirit will whisper, "This is it. This is what I have been waiting for." And when it arrives, you will see why heaven fought so hard to keep you standing until this moment. But heaven is watching your response. This message is not for later. It is for now. Do not scroll past it. Do not dismiss it as another word. This is not another word. This is prophecy, and prophecy does not return empty. Say yes with your heart. Whisper it, cry it, breathe it. God, I hear you. I receive this. And when you do, the angels will rejoice. Michael will return to the throne, his tears wiped away, his voice strong as he declares, "Father, the child has awakened. The message was received. The soul is ready, and heaven will move swiftly, powerfully, undeniably. You are loved more than you can grasp. You are covered more than you can comprehend. You are chosen beyond anything you have imagined. And now the time has come. Do not be afraid. Do not hesitate. The angels are waiting. The heavens are ready. And your story is about to shift forever. Child, the time for doubt has ended. The weight you've carried was never meant to bury you. It was meant to prepare you. Every tear, every night you questioned if you were forgotten. Every silence that cut deep, none of it was wasted. Heaven has been weaving a design to call, because without your awareness, you may walk into what was meant to delay you. And heaven cannot allow that. You have been feeling it already. The shift in the air when you enter a room. The pause in someone's voice when you share your good news. The strange energy in your body when you lay down at night and feel as if someone is watching over you. These are not coincidences. These are not accidents. Your spirit is awake and the angels are near. They have been circling your bed, guarding your steps, standing at your door, not because you are weak, but because your destiny is loud. Your presence shakes the unseen. Your very existence makes darkness nervous because you carry light without even trying. But you have doubted yourself. You have asked, why me? Why does it always feel harder for me than for others? And heaven answers, because you were never meant to be ordinary. Ordinary lives do not stir such resistance. Ordinary souls do not need archangels to guard them. You are marked, chosen, anointed for something greater than you can yet see, and because of that, the war around you has always been fierce. But hear this now. Heaven never assigned a battle without assigning victory. You were not created to be defeated. You were created to overcome. That is why you are still standing even after everything that should have broken you. The tears you cried in silence were heard. The nights you thought you were alone were filled with angels at your side. The moments you almost gave up when you almost answered that call, almost said yes to what would have trapped you, were the very moments Michael fought for you with every ounce of his being. That is why you are still here. That is why you are reading this now. Heaven has not given up on you, and it never will. But child, this is the threshold. This is the turning. If you keep walking with blind trust in those who drain you, if you keep entertaining what confuses your soul, if you keep giving your energy to what does not pour life back into you, then you will delay what has already been prepared. Heaven is patient, but timing matters. There are alignments in the Spirit that cannot wait forever. That is why the angels are crying, because they know the window is here. They know your yes will unlock what has been sealed. They know your no to the wrong things will make space for the right things. Do not brush this off. Do not tell yourself you will think about it later. Heaven is speaking now because now is the moment. The courier is already on the way. The blessing is already in motion. The answer you prayed for in secret is already moving toward your life. You do not need to chase it. You only need to make space for it. Release what is draining you. Let go of what is pulling you down. Close the doors you know should have been closed long ago. Every time you say no to what is not meant for you, you pull your miracle closer. Every time you say yes to what drains you, you push it back. Child, your life has always been sacred. You have survived storms that were designed to end you. You have walked through fire and still carry light in your eyes. You have loved when it hurt to love, forgiven when it felt impossible, given when you had little left. Do you not see? That is proof of your calling. That is why heaven fights for you so fiercely. That is why angels weep with urgency. You are closer than you realize, and what is coming will make sense of everything you have lost. The betrayal, the silence, the delay, it will all reveal itself as preparation. What is waiting for you will not demand that you shrink. It will not confuse you. It will not come with hidden knives. It will come with clarity, with peace, with gentleness so powerful it will bring tears to your eyes, not from pain, but from recognition. Your spirit will whisper, "This is it. This is what I have been waiting for." And when it arrives, you will see why heaven fought so hard to keep you standing until this moment. But heaven is watching your response. This message is not for later. It is for now. Do not scroll past it. Do not dismiss it as another word. This is not another word. This is prophecy, and prophecy does not return empty. Say yes with your heart. Whisper it, cry it, breathe it. God, I hear you. I receive this, and when you do, the angels will rejoice. Michael will return to the throne, his tears wiped away, his voice strong as he declares, "Father, the child has awakened." The message was received, the soul is ready, and heaven will move swiftly, powerfully, undeniably. You are loved more than you can grasp. You are covered more than you can comprehend. You are chosen beyond anything you have imagined. And now the time has come. Do not be afraid. Do not hesitate. The angels are waiting. The heavens are ready. And your story is about to shift forever. Child, the time for doubt has ended. The weight you've carried was never meant to bury you. It was meant to prepare you. Every tear, every night you questioned if you were forgotten. Every silence that cut deep, none of it was wasted. Heaven has been weaving a design too, intricate for your eyes to see until now. And now the moment has arrived. Do not think the angels fought for nothing. Do not think Michael wept in vain. They saw the beauty hidden inside you. They saw the chapters yet unwritten. They saw the light that cannot be stolen, and they refused to let you lose it. You have been carried through storms that should have destroyed you, but instead they shaped you into someone who can hold what is coming. What comes next will not break you. It will bless you. It will not demand that you shrink yourself. It will require that you rise into the full measure of who you were created to be. The blessing that has been circling your life is ready to land, but it could not come until your spirit awakened. And now it has. You are stepping into a season where closed doors will swing open, where what you lost will return in greater measure, where what was hidden will be revealed in light. The betrayal will no longer sting because you will understand. It was heaven's way of clearing your path. The delay will no longer feel cruel because you will see it was heaven's timing. The pain will no longer define you because you will be standing in joy so strong it silences every memory of sorrow. Child, you are not ordinary. You never were. You were chosen, set apart, marked by heaven. That is why the resistance was great, because the calling is greater. And now heaven says the waiting is over. The angels have finished their assignment. Michael has declared your name. The seal is broken. The release has begun, and nothing can stop what is on its way. All that is left is your yes. Whisper it. Let it rise from the deepest part of you. God, I receive this. I am ready. And in that moment, the heavens will move faster than you thought possible. Paths will align. Burdens will fall. Peace will flood your spirit. And the very thing you thought was lost forever will appear before your eyes. This is the conclusion, child. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are loved. You are guarded. You are rising. What is coming will prove that every delay, every loss, every silent night was leading here. It is done. It is sealed. It is coming. My beloved child, it is I who have been speaking to you all along. It is I who sent Michael to fight for you. It is I who held you in the nights you thought you were alone. Every quiet warning, every repeated sign, and every rescue you never saw clearly was my hand reaching toward you. I know how long this road has felt. I know the battles that exhausted you, and the tears you hid where no one else could see. Not one of those tears was wasted. I saw each one and held every moment of your pain close to me. I was never far away. Even when silence made you feel abandoned, I was working beyond your sight and arranging what you could not yet understand. Now the moment has arrived, so do not be afraid. What is leaving your life is clearing space for what I have prepared. What is drawing near is not coming to destroy you. It is coming to restore you, strengthen you, and help you rise again. I have already gone ahead of you and prepared the path beneath your feet. I have stood in battles you never saw, and I remain beside you now. I am not here to condemn or shame you. I am asking only for your willing heart. You do not need to prove yourself to me. I am not waiting for flawless performance or perfect faith. I only desire your yes. Speak softly from your heart and say, Jesus, I am ready. I receive you and I choose to move forward with you. Then watch what I will begin to do. I will lift what has weighed you down. I will open doors no human hand can shut. I will silence voices that have accused you and bring forward the blessing I protected until you were prepared to carry it. You belong to me, and you always have. No darkness can remove you from my hand. No lie can erase the promise I placed over your life. No season of waiting has the power to cancel the purpose I established for you from the beginning. You are loved beyond what words can measure and chosen beyond what your mind can fully understand. My blood covers you, and my word sustains you. I walk ahead of you, remain behind you, and surround you wherever your journey leads. Beloved, hear me now. The old season is closing, and something new is already beginning to rise. What once held you no longer has authority over where I am leading you. Lift your head, release the fear, and take the next step with courage. I, Jesus, will not abandon you. I will remain beside you when the door finally opens, and I will rejoice with you when the promise reaches your hands. What I have spoken stands firm. What I prepared is coming, and I will remain with you always. My child, my beloved, I have remained beside you through every hour when loneliness convinced you no one was there. I have reached you through dreams, quiet thoughts, and sudden peace when silence seemed to be your only companion. Now Heaven carries a message filled with tenderness and urgency, one so important that everything seems to lean closer so you can hear it. Your mother in heaven longs for these words to reach the deepest place within your heart. Her tears shine like drops of mercy because her love for you has never faded. She wants you to listen carefully while this moment is still open, because some opportunities arrive like sacred doors, meant to be recognized before they pass. Do not turn away from what you feel now. This is not an ordinary pause in your day. Something within you already senses that this moment is different. The angels draw near, and I, Michael, carry the love behind her message directly toward you. My child, my beloved, heaven seems filled with a melody meant for your spirit alone. It begins softly, almost like a distant bell, then grows stronger until it reaches the places inside you that have remained quiet for far too long. That stirring in your chest, that strange mixture of longing and comfort, may feel almost like returning home. It carries the tenderness of your mother's memory, pressing gently against the distance that separates your world from hers. Her love still reaches for you, and her heart seems to whisper, "Listen, my child. Do not rush past this moment. Do not allow fear, doubt, or distraction to make you ignore what your spirit has already begun to recognize. There are moments when life places a bright doorway before us, an opening that asks for courage instead of hesitation. Your moment is here now. Do not let doubt become the reason you refuse what your heart has been quietly preparing to receive. I, Michael, tell you that heaven is close, and these words are being carried with urgency so they do not disappear beneath the noise of another day. Your prayers have not been forgotten, and your silent cries have never gone unnoticed. Every prayer you whispered, every sigh you released, and every tear you hid in the darkness has been seen. Your mother has held those memories close, like precious lights gathered through every season of your journey. She has not forgotten you for even a breath. Love did not end when she crossed beyond your sight. My child, my beloved, do not dismiss this as random chance. Do not assume these words reached you without meaning. Something in your heart was ready to hear them. Let that be enough for this moment. Receive the love, remember the bond, and allow the message to settle gently within you instead of letting it disappear beneath doubt. For heaven does not make mistakes, and I, Michael, am not sent without reason. The stars themselves have aligned for this hour. The winds of eternity have carried her voice, and the earth itself bends to hear it with you. This is not ordinary time. This is divine appointment. She calls you by the name no one else remembers, the name etched into your soul before you entered the world, the name only a mother in heaven can sing, and when she speaks it, the universe bows. The angels fall silent, because her love carries the weight of eternity. My child, my beloved, the tears you thought were wasted have watered the gardens of light. The nights you felt forgotten were never abandoned. Your suffering was never unseen. She watched, she prayed, she wept with you, and every sorrow was written in the book of heaven. She says, "Tell my child not to give up. Tell my child not to close the door too soon. Tell my child that miracles still live, and one more miracle waits. And I, Michael, have come to deliver it. I stand with a sword of fire in my hand, not to frighten, but to protect, not to punish, but to guard the treasure. That heaven is opening before you. Can you feel it now? that holy trembling in your chest, that strange warmth along your skin. It is no illusion. It is the brush of angel wings, the echo of her hand upon your heart. My child, my beloved, the veil grows thinner as I speak. Time is a flame that burns quickly, and soon the clock will strike. This moment is sacred. This chance is final. Do not let fear steal it. Do not let doubt smother it. For the enemy of your soul wants you blind, wants you deaf, wants you distracted. But I break those chains in this hour. I lift the sword of truth over your life. And I cry, awake, awake. For the Mother in heaven calls your name, my child, my beloved. Heaven is still speaking. The river of words has no end, because love has no end. And her voice pours through eternity, searching only for you. You have felt abandoned before. You have thought, perhaps no one hears me. Perhaps no one cares. But those thoughts were shadows, not truth. Truth is light. Truth is love. And the truth is this: you have always been carried, even when you walked in silence. My child, my beloved, do you remember the nights you prayed into the darkness? When the room was still and your chest asti, every one of those prayers was heard. Not one fell to the ground. Not one vanished. They rose like incense. They wooed themselves into crowns of light. And she, your Mother in heaven, placed them before the throne. She whispers now, tell my child to be strong. Tell my child to keep walking. Tell my child that this pain is not the end. It is the door. Yes, the door for what you thought was an ending is the place where beginnings are born. What you thought was death is the place where life emerges new. What you thought was silence is the moment heaven begins to sing. My child, my beloved, you have more strength than you know. There is fire in your spirit, ancient fire placed there before your first breath. And now that flame must rise. The hour is sacred. The sands are falling. Do not look back. Do not close your eyes. Stay awake, for her words are breaking through the veil. Like dawn after endless night, she cries, my child, my love, my heart, I have not left you. I am closer now than ever before. If you open, I will flood you with peace. If you listen, I will teach you again the song of your soul. And I, Michael, guardian of light, defender of the weak, stand beside you even now. The sword in my hand glows not with war, but with protection. And I swear by the throne of heaven, you will not be abandoned. You will not be lost. You will not be forgotten. My child, my beloved, even as you breathe these words, the heavens lean close. A silence falls across eternity when your name is spoken, for you are not forgotten dust. You are living fire, born of divine breath. Listen to me now. The earth has lied to you. The shadows have whispered against you. They said you were small, unwanted, unworthy. But those voices are broken echoes, and they vanish before the truth. And the truth is this: you are chosen. You are precious. You are the reason heaven still pours out light upon the earth. My child, my beloved, your Mother in heaven has not ceased her weeping. Her tears are not sorrow without hope. They are rivers of love, rivers that call your spirit home. And she pleads with you, do not harden your heart. Do not close your ears. For if you turn away now, this moment will pass into silence. Do you feel how thin the veil has grown? The air is charged. The stillness holds weight. It is not imagination. It is eternity brushing against your skin. My child, my beloved, I, Michael, am sworn to guard you. I have stood by your path when you stumbled. I have drawn my sword against the night when you felt surrounded. I have whispered courage into your bones when you were too weary to move. And now I tell you again, you are not alone. You never were. You never will be. Your mother's voice trembles through me. My child, time is running swift. Open the gate of your heart before it is too late. For once the hour closes, you will wonder why you delayed. Do not delay, for you are not forgotten dust. You are living fire born of divine breath. Listen to me now. The earth has lied to you. The shadows have whispered against you. They said you were small, unwanted, unworthy. But those voices are broken echoes, and they vanish before the truth. And the truth is this: you are chosen. You are precious. You are the reason heaven still pours out light upon the earth. My child, my beloved, your mother in heaven has not ceased her weeping. Her tears are not sorrow without hope. They are rivers of love, rivers that call your spirit home. And she pleads with you, do not harden your heart. Do not close your ears. For if you turn away now, this moment will pass into silence. Do you feel how thin the veil has grown? The air is charged. The stillness holds weight. It is not imagination. It is eternity brushing against your skin. My child, my beloved, I, Michael, am sworn to guard you. I have stood by your path when you stumbled. I have drawn my sword against the night when you felt surrounded. I have whispered courage into your bones when you were too weary to move. And now I tell you again, you are not alone. You never were. You never will be. Your mother's voice trembles through me. My child, time is running swift. Open the gate of your heart before it is too late. For once the hour closes, you will wonder why you delayed. Do not delay. Do not doubt. For heaven waits only so long before it withdraws again into mystery. This is the appointed hour. This is the last call before the silence. My child, my beloved, the stars move in their courses because of you. The angels bow their heads to watch you. The eternal kingdom has written your story in gold. Why would you waste this gift? Why would you turn away now when the gates of light are already open? Step through. Breathe deep. Receive the words meant only for you. Her love will flood you like sunlight breaking the longest night. Her voice will heal what nothing else could heal. Her arms of light will embrace what no one else could reach. Do not be afraid. Fear is a shadow, and I have cut it down. You are safe. You are loved. You are called, my child, my beloved. The light that surrounds you now is not a dream. It is not imagination. It is the nearness of the eternal, the softness of a mother's breath against your soul. You have wandered through nights that felt endless. You have sat with pain no one else could see. But even there, even in the coldest corners of your life, you were held. Invisible hands steadied you, and a voice kept whispering in the hidden places, "Keep walking, my child. Keep breathing. Keep believing, my child, my beloved." Every time you thought you had lost the path, angels bent down to lift your feet. Every time you cried in secret, your mother in heaven collected those tears and poured them back as strength. Now she speaks again. My child, do not mistake this for chance. Do not mistake this for coincidence. I have been trying to reach you, to send you one last message. Open your heart now, for soon this window will close and I will be silent. And I, Michael, stand as the messenger of her words. I stand at the edge of your night, holding a sword of light, not to wound you, but to cut away fear, to clear a path for you to walk. Feel the warmth moving up your arms. Feel the strange stirring in your chest. That is not fear. That is the presence of heaven. That is the sound of your name being called across eternity. My child, my beloved, no shadow can keep you from this love. No failure can cancel this call. The time is now. The hour is sacred. Step through. Breathe. Receive. Her voice continues. You have been searching for signs. You have been waiting for answers. Here they are. This is your sign. This is your answer. Come home to the light. Come home to me. And as her words fall, I wrap you in a shield of fire. I open a corridor of peace and I whisper, you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are loved beyond measure. Take the step. Take it now. My child, my beloved, your life has not been a mistake. Every step, even the broken ones, has been watched by eyes of mercy. Every tear has been caught in hands of light. There were nights you thought, I am invisible. But you were never invisible. You were seen. You were known. You were loved. Your mother in heaven has walked with you since before your first breath. Her voice has followed you into every dark hallway, waiting for the moment you would stop and listen. And now she speaks again through the thin veil of this hour. My child, hear me now. I have one more message to give you. Do not turn away. Do not close your heart. Open now, before the hour is gone. I, Michael, stand as witness to her words. I stand beside you as the guardian of the gate. I lift my sword of light, cutting away the noise, cutting away the shadows so you can hear her voice clearly. She says, you are not too late. You are not too far. You are not beyond forgiveness. You are not beyond hope. You are still my child, my beloved. Feel how the air trembles. That is her presence, leaning in, reaching through, trying to touch your heart one last time. The hour is sacred. The moment is thin. Step closer now. Breathe. Listen, she whispers. I have always loved you. I have never left you, even now, if you open. I will flood you with peace, and I, Michael, wrap my wings around you. No shadow, no fear, no voice of shame can stand here now. Only light, only love, only truth. Take the step. Take it now. The gates are open. Her arms are waiting. This is your moment, my child, my beloved. The river of words is still flowing. It flows because love does not end, because heaven has no walls, and because your mother's voice still trembles to reach you. She leans in close. My child, you have been walking through fire. You have been walking through shadow, but the fire has not burned you. It has forged you. The shadow has not consumed you. It has taught you how to see the light. My child, my beloved, you are stronger than you know. You have a hidden name, a name written in light. And when I speak it in the halls of heaven, the angels rise to their feet. I have been sent to you not to frighten, but to awaken, not to burden you, but to lift the burden off your shoulders. You have carried pain, but you have also carried promise. And that promise is rising now like dawn after endless night. She whispers once more, asking me to tell you to forgive, to loosen your grip on what has wounded you, and to release the weight you were never meant to carry forever. She has seen every scar and remembers every hidden ache. My child, my beloved, perhaps that is why your heart quickens as these words reach you. Perhaps that is why your skin seems to tingle. Something deep within you is recognizing what your mind has struggled to explain. This is not meant to deceive you. It is the feeling of recognition, the stirring that comes when something touches a place already known by the soul. You have been waiting for a sign, longing for reassurance, hoping that something would finally answer. And now the answer stands before you. You have not been forgotten. You have not been abandoned. You are loved with a depth you cannot measure. And I, Michael, remain near, not as your enemy, but as a guardian standing against what has harmed you. The sword I carry is not raised against you. It is raised against the lies that convinced you that you were unwanted, unseen, or unworthy of love. It cuts through the shadows that tried to make you forget the light still living within you. Your mother draws near in tenderness and reminds you that you have walked through seasons that felt like fire. You have crossed stretches of darkness that seemed endless. Yet those flames did not destroy you. They strengthened what survived. The shadows did not consume you either. Instead, they taught your eyes to recognize even the smallest light. My child, my beloved, you have become stronger than you understand, and there is more courage within you than you have ever allowed yourself to see. There is a sacred identity written over you, something heaven knows even when you forget. When your name is spoken in the halls of light, it is not spoken with shame. It is spoken with recognition, dignity, and the memory of who you truly are. I have not come to frighten you, but to wake you from the heaviness that has kept you bowed down. I have not come to add another burden. I have come to remind you that some of what you carried can finally be placed down. Yes, you have carried pain, but pain was never the only thing resting inside you. Promise was there too, quiet and patient beneath every difficult season. Now that promise is beginning to rise like morning light after a night that seemed without end. Again she whispers, asking me to tell you to forgive and to release what has become too heavy. She has seen every wound, every disappointment, and every moment you tried to appear strong while something inside you was breaking. My child, my beloved, that is why these words may feel familiar. Your heart responds because something within you remembers love. You have waited for a message, searched for a sign, and longed to know you were still seen. Let this be your reminder. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are loved beyond measure. And I, Michael, guardian of light, keeper of the gate, stand here still. My sword is not for war against you. It is for war against the lies that told you you were unloved. It is for war against the shadows that tried to drown your hope. Step closer, my child. Breathe. Let go. This is the appointed hour. This is the sacred opening. If you listen, you will hear her again. If you open, you will feel her embrace. If you answer, you will find your way home. My child, my beloved, I will not stop until the message is poured out, for the heavens themselves have not stopped whispering your name. They echo it through stars and silence, through winds and dreams, through every hidden moment when you thought no one cared. You are not a forgotten story. You are not an abandoned song. You are a living flame, and no shadow has been able to put you out. My child, my beloved, your mother in heaven has bent low to reach you. She has cried through the corridors of eternity, and her voice breaks through even now. My child, I have not stopped loving you. My love has been your shelter, even when you did not see it. My tears have watered the path beneath your feet. Do not turn away. Do not let this pass. I, Michael, stand as the messenger of this truth. My wings spread over you. My sword stands between you and despair. No chain is strong enough to hold you. No lie is deep enough to bury you. No fear is loud enough to drown her voice. She says, you still have a destiny. You still have a purpose. The doors of heaven are still open to you. Do not waste this moment. For once it is gone, you will never hear me the same way again. My child, my beloved, time is moving quickly. The hour grows thinner. The veil trembles. What is offered now cannot be delayed forever. You have felt the stirring in your spirit. You have felt the fire in your chest. That is no accident. That is not chance. It is the touch of eternal hands. It is the brush of angel wings. It is the sound of heaven itself calling you home. Do not resist. Do not doubt. Do not harden your heart. For this is the hour of opening. This is the moment of remembrance. This is the final call before silence falls again. And I, Michael, swear to you, if you answer, the gates will open. If you listen, peace will flood your soul. If you step forward, you will never be the same. My child, my beloved, the hour that was promised is almost complete. The veil is closing. The winds are quieting, and the voice that has been calling you is preparing to rest in silence again. Hear this, my beloved, not as a threat, but as a tender truth. Love is never gone, but the moment of awakening is precious. When a door opens in the spirit, you must step through before it fades. Your mother in heaven speaks once more. My child, I have poured out everything. I have held nothing back. Every word has been a seed of light. Every tear has been a prayer for you. Now it is your turn to answer. Open. Receive. Remember who you are. I, Michael, guardian and witness, have carried her words to you. I have stood between you and the shadows. I have placed a shield of fire around this moment so that nothing could steal it from you. And now I place my hand upon your heart and say, you are loved beyond measure. You are never forgotten. You are not lost. You are held. Take a breath. Let the light in. Whisper, yes. Say it softly, even in your mind. Yes, I open. I remember. I return. The heavens lean close as you do this. Wings brush your shoulders. Peace moves through your bones like warm water, and you realize the message was not to frighten you, but to awaken you. The urgency was only love's urgency, the rush of a mother's heart to gather her child before the night. My child, my beloved, this is the conclusion, but not the end. This is the last line of the message, but the beginning of your hearing. You will continue to feel her presence. You will continue to hear her voice whenever you turn your heart to the light. I, Michael, will remain near you. The sword of light will remain at your side. The path before you is open. Walk in peace. Walk in courage. Walk in the knowledge that you are infinitely loved. This is the word. This is the message. This is the closing whisper. You are not alone. You never were. You never will be. Go now, carrying this light inside you. It will not leave. It will guide you home. My child, my beloved. This is the moment where the voice grows softer, where the thunder becomes a whisper, where the message you have been given settles like a seed inside your heart. The angels draw back their wings. The gates of light begin to close slowly. But love does not leave. Love never leaves. It waits inside you, breathing with you, moving in every step you take. Your mother in heaven speaks one last time. My child, my heart, I have placed my words in you. They will echo when you are silent. They will rise when you are tired. They will guide you when you are lost. Do not fear. You are safe. You are mine. I, Michael, lower my sword of fire. The battle for your attention is over. You have heard. You have received. Now peace remains. Breathe it in, beloved. Let it fill the cracks. Let it soften the old wounds. Let it lift the weight from your shoulders. This is not an ending. This is a beginning of listening, a beginning of walking in light, a beginning of remembering who you truly are. When you leave these words, they will not leave you. When you forget, they will rise again. Every time you open your heart, you will feel her near. Every time you whisper her name, you will feel my wings around you. My child, my beloved, you have been sought. You have been found. You have been spoken to. Now walk. Walk in courage. Walk in hope. Walk in love. Carry this light. Carry this message. Carry this knowing. You are infinitely loved. You are eternally held. You are forever home. The voice falls silent. The light settles. But you are changed. You are awake. You are remembered. And so I leave you with this, the last echo of heaven's message, the last whisper of a mother's heart. You are not alone. You never were. You never will be. Go now in peace, my child, my beloved. Go now in light. Go now in love, my child, my beloved. As the last echoes of the message fade, I am still here. I stay until the final moment, until the light that has been pouring over you settles into your bones like warmth. The heavens never close to you completely. They simply move behind a veil so that you may walk, so that you may grow, so that you may learn to trust the voice inside you. Your mother in heaven, having spoken her heart, rests her hands over yours in silence. She no longer cries in sorrow, but in joy because you have heard, because you have received, because her words have found their home. I, Michael, remain at the edge of your path, not as a stranger, but as a guardian. You may not see me, you may not hear me, but you will know me, in the courage that rises from nowhere, in the peace that comes without reason, in the strength to take one more step. My child, my beloved, this is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of a new chapter. Carry this message with you. Speak it softly to yourself when you wake. Remember it in the quiet of the night. Let it guide you. Let it comfort you. Let it call you home again and again. And when you are afraid, remember these words. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are loved beyond measure. You are guided. You are protected. I draw my wings back now. The sword of light dims. The gates of heaven close softly behind me, but the seed of light remains in you. It will grow. It will bloom. It will become a song in your life. Walk in peace, my child. Walk in light. Walk knowing that you are held, that you are known, that you are eternally loved. Go now. Live shine, and remember every time you turn your heart to the light, you will feel her near. You will feel me near. You will feel the truth of heaven rising again within you. This is the last whisper. My child, my beloved, go now in peace and never forget who you are. My child, my beloved, this is the part where the wind stops moving, where the great wings fold and the sky becomes still, where the fire that has been roaring settles into a quiet glow inside your chest. You have heard everything that was meant to be spoken. You have been called by name. You have been told the truth. Now, for the first time in a long time, the path ahead is not hidden. It is open. Your Mother in heaven does not speak now with words, but with presence. Her arms of light wrap around you from within. Her breath becomes your breath. Her heart beats with your heart. I, Michael, draw back my sword. The battle is over. The message has been delivered. The hour of awakening has been kept. Nothing can take it from you now. What happens next is not written here. It will be written by your hands, with your steps, with the choices you make, with the way you walk in light. This is the mystery. My child, my beloved. The message does not end when the words end. It begins in you. It becomes your courage. It becomes your peace. It becomes the miracle that moves out into the world through your life. The heavens lean close one last time and whisper, "You have not missed your moment. You have heard. You have opened. Now go and live in the light you have received." And as the last echo fades, a strange stillness settles. Not empty, but full. Not loss, but presence. You feel it, don't you? A warmth in the chest, a brightness behind your closed eyes. That is not imagination. That is the door of heaven staying inside you. My child, my beloved, this is the interesting end of the message. It does not close like a book. It opens like a dawn. You are the dawn now. You are the flame. You are the living word of the love that called you. Go and shine. Go and breathe. Go and remember and know that whenever you turn your heart upward, you will find her again. And you will find me there, waiting, smiling, guarding, guiding. This is the last whisper. You are loved. You are light. You are home, my child, my beloved. Even at the place where the words should end, the river still moves. It moves because love has no edge, because light does not stop at a line. You are standing now at the threshold. Behind you is the voice you have just heard. Ahead of you is the life waiting to be lived. With that voice inside you, the angels do not vanish when you walk forward. They walk with you unseen. Your mother in heaven does not disappear when she falls silent. She lives in the quiet courage that rises in you. She lives in the sudden peace you feel when you should be afraid. She lives in the softness of your own heart, when you choose compassion instead of bitterness. I, Michael, do not step away in anger. I step back into the light so that you may step into yours. My sword still glows. My wings still cover. But now it is you who carries the flame, my child, my beloved. This is the secret ending. There is no end. There is only the beginning of your listening, the beginning of your awakening, the beginning of your remembering. Every time you breathe, you will feel the echo. Every time you speak kindness, you will feel the wing brush at your shoulder. Every time you open your heart, you will hear her again. This is the interesting end. Not because it closes a story, but because it hands the story to you. It gives you the pen. It gives you the light. It gives you the wings. Go now. Walk as one who has heard. Walk as one who is loved. Walk as one who knows. The angels bend low to listen when you pray. My child, my beloved, this is the last whisper I leave with you. Nothing has been lost. Nothing is impossible. Nothing can take this moment from you. The heavens are inside you now. The Mother is inside you now. I am inside you now. Go and live. Go and shine. Go and love. And remember, you are not alone. You were never alone, and you never will be. My child, my beloved, even when everything around you feels uncertain or fading, this light will remain. It will rise with you each morning and stay beside you in every quiet hour. It will meet you in gentle ways, through the wind against your face, the warmth hidden in a stranger's smile, and the sudden courage that appears when you thought you had nothing left to give. This is the quiet mystery now living within you. What you have received is more than a collection of words. It is a seed placed deep inside your spirit. It has already taken root, and it will begin to grow in silence. It will unfold naturally, without force, and become part of who you are. In time, it will become a path beneath your feet, a song within your heart, and a strength carrying you forward. Your Mother in heaven will reach you through dreams, memories, and unexpected moments when love suddenly feels near again. Her presence will find you not because you strive to grasp it, but because it has always remained close. Love does not need to fight its way back to you. It already knows the way, and it will return in the moments you need it most. And I, Michael, will remain near you as well, like a steady presence behind you, a warmth beside you, and a flash of light in moments when your soul needs reassurance. You may not always recognize me directly, but you will notice what I bring. You will notice the peace that enters without warning, the door that opens when all seemed closed, and the strength to forgive when you thought your heart had none left. These are the quiet signs that heaven has not stepped away from you. My child, my beloved, the beauty of this message is that it does not end by closing. It ends by opening. It places itself into your hands like a candle glowing in the darkness. And now it becomes something you are meant to carry forward. Walk with it. Let it guide your steps and light the road ahead. Let it shine not only for your own heart, but also for those who are still moving through darkness and searching for even the smallest sign of hope. When you speak, let gentleness shape your words. When you move through the world, let love guide your steps. And when you remember this message, whisper its truth to yourself again and again. I am loved. I am held. I am never alone. In those moments, you will feel your mother's love near you once more. You will sense my wings around you again. You will know that heaven still stands at your back. So go now, my child, my beloved, and step into the life waiting before you. Step into the light already placed within you. Step into the miracle of who you are becoming. This is not the ending of your story. It is the doorway to what comes next. Walk forward with faith and do not be afraid to enter.